level you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Paul George. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Portland, they've got Wesley Matthews. Kevin Durant is out there with Derrick Jones. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Favors in at the center position. And they get it back. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Durant for 3. He can't get that one to fall. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Yeah, the last game it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence. Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
Now here's Durant. He picked up 39 in their last win against Sacramento. Pass to Favors. Oh, sweet move. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Ross, he's checked in for Matthews. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
On the wing, Durant. Lillard outside. On the wing, Durant. George defending. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, you're not going to see KD miss from that range very often.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
To the paint. George with a steal. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. And a nice finish on the layup. Paul's got his second basket.
CP3 taking a hit, still unfazed.
Ross finds Durant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Bridges against Jones. The rebound by Favors. Portland trailing here.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they've decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
Nice shot by Durant.
Great natural instincts of Durant. A good decision maker now on the pick and roll.
Pass to Ayton. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but BA, how do you get full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster, and we'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Back to Paul. Up top, Booker, guarded by Ross. And Booker with the jam.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll. With his size and speed, he can be very dangerous in these sets.
Outside Durant.
2 minutes.
Pass to Favors. And that one drops.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Ayton against Favors. Here's Booker. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Lillard outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Azubuike, he's checked in for Portland. Windler comes in for Ross. And a change for the Suns. Biyombo, he's checked in for Bridges. Durant, yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Durant's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. The Suns leading. Now here's Paul. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Dallas.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Durant. George with the block.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
Lillard against Booker. Misses the layup.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
A one-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Now here's Ayton. 9 points for him in his last game. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 10.
Amazing ball handling ability allows Durant to gain separation from even the most locked down defenders.
Paul passes to George. Right side Paul. Biyombo inside. Can't connect from short range. And so it's DeAndre Ayton making highlights for the Suns. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. More 2K action in just a moment. Here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
We've got Damian Lillard. Kevin Durant is out there with Derek Favors. And it's Azubuike in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys, BA, are getting a little more creative in practicing that. I mean, they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
And he drives in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Matthews, 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Zeller's checked in for Portland. Durant comes in for Azubuike. Basket's good.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Pass to Matthews. Zeller with the ball. Is covered by Ayton. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Damian Lillard picks one up. First one falls for him.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Azubuike, he's checked in for Portland. And the Suns also making a change. Payne's checked in. Here's Lillard. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, Lillard is fearless, able to take that hit and calmly knock one down and one.
Biombo. First personal foul.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Connaughton. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Connaughton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
Here's Ayton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Azubuike. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Payne with the bucket. And now a 4-point Suns lead.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Payne, the pass to Ayton. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And Ayton with the stuff.
And Ayton more and more having these kind of nights from the center position, lighting up the scoreboard.
Here's Matthews. Lillard passes to Connaughton. Lillard against Payne. Here's Azubuike. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
The Suns have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Here's Ayton. Offensive rebound. Biombo can't hit.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Payne. Not going to go that time. And it's Portland the other way. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Their first try against a familiar club. It should be a good one. Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Biombo. Outside Booker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Booker's got 8 points.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
Connaughton finds Lillard. Connaughton against Warren. Here's Azubuike, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Payne against Lillard. Right side Warren. Back to Payne. Launches it. Here's Ayton. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. Portland leading. Here's Connaughton. Left side Durant. Out to Lillard. To the wing on the left. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard, you don't see it much, but man, when he gets up, that's an exciting play.
The Suns have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Booker attacking. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Gotta appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
The Suns shooting 44% from the field during the second. And Booker with the jam.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Lillard passes to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. A nice shot by Booker.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Trailblazers out in front, up by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Monty Williams, and Coach, certainly some areas to correct moving forward. What have you seen so far?
We've got a few breakdowns on defense. We've got to recognize personnel. We've given up a few open shots to guys we talked about. We'll be better as we go forward. We got to get out and run, but our defense will help us run more.
It all starts on D. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. He came into tonight following a tremendous performance last time out and looks eager for a repeat. What did you think about Portland, Kenny? And that's a...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal. Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in a season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Chris Paul out there with Paul George. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Darius Baisley. And it's Booker in at the 3. Lillard passes to Durant. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Paul. George left side. Durant pulls it in.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Connaughton powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Outside Booker. Pass to Baisley. Booker against Connaughton. A nice shot by Booker.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Connaughton outside. Back to Lillard. To the inside. Durant, the pass to Favors. Connaughton with the ball. There's the triple. Shot clock at 5. Here's Windler. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
To the middle. Here's Baisley, and he jams it home with authority.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
Pass to Windler. Back to Lillard. Up top Durant. Over Craig. That's good from Durant on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 7th assist here tonight.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Azubuike, he's checked in for Favors. Jones comes in for Durant. Davis, he's checked in for Connaughton. And it's Ross in for Windler. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. That one falls. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. You talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Ross for 3.
Because of Paul George's athleticism, he can do a lot of things. He turns guys over, he blocks shots, he's got great hands. He affects a lot defensively.
Down low. Baisley, good. Baisley's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And stolen by Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Baisley.
2 minutes.
He's got 5. Here's Ayton. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively, just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And the Suns making a change here. Bridges is checked in. Here's George, and the basket is good. George has got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, not letting anybody keep him from that spot. Paul George, a nice, strong play that time.
Davis, the pass to Lillard. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Right side Booker. Back to Ayton. Tries again. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
So for the Blazers, Durant, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Connaughton in for Davis. And the Suns also making a change. Okogie's checked in for Booker. Durant, no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Paul passes to Ayton. There's 31 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Comes up empty down low. Pass to Durant. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Nice shot by George. George has got 8 points.
Physically imposing at 6'8", 220. Paul George sturdy enough to take that kind of bump.
Here's Durant. Doesn't go that time. Ayton with the defensive effort. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? The Suns on top, up 5. And time to step away.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Portland trailing here. Kevin Durant is out there with Pat Connaughton. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Azubuike in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
First team foul. At the line for Portland, Udoka Azubuike. Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come. As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Bridges on the double. Connaughton passes to Jones. Dunn outside. 4 on the clock. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
And the Blazers making a change here. Durant's checked in. He can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Bridges finds George. Up top, Ayton. Back to George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of a game.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
FBA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Durant. He's closely guarded. Jones. Dunn outside. Right side Durant. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive. Paul passes to Bridges. He got a piece of it. Outside Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
You look at KD just attacking with authority.
The Suns have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Paul passes to Ayton. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Favors checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Dunn.
On the floor for your Trailblazers.
Paul with it. Pass to Bridges. The Suns need to get off a shot. That's good from Paul on the assist by Bridges. And the Suns lead by 2.
He seems to be always a step ahead of everybody else, with that time Chris Paul bailing out the team as the shot clock runs out.
Jones misses.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Okogie.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Ball finds George.
Phoenix ball starts.
Now here's Bridges.
Final quarter, it's 6-man time.
And yep, it's good. And now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
And he makes a first. Matthews, he's checked in for Ross. Biyombo, he's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Paul.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
And here's Lillard. Soft touch off the glass.
Look at your watch. It's Lillard time.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Inside, and stolen by Favors. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
The Suns trailing. Outside Payne. Pass to Biyombo. Here's Bridges. Over Jones. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Ball comes in for Payne. George passes to Ayton. Counted. Ayton's got 22.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Pass to Jones. Back to Lillard. And here's Durant. Now Jones. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Here's Lillard. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
To the paint. Stolen by Jones. Here's Durant. Cash.
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
And here are the Suns. Up top, Booker. Guarded by Durant. Yeah!
Well, Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Left side, Durant. And he sinks it.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense. And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Now Portland with it, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Portland.
Now that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
The odds are in KD's favor here. He's a very consistent free throw shooter. And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
Booker for 3. He's off from 3. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
But Durant still has a drive to keep adding something to his game offensively. It should be scary to the rest of the league, but makes him so fun to watch.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. Only 2 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
So it's Portland picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kevin, you had a great performance individually. What made the game look so easy for you?
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
Winning time, that's what I like to hear. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie